Welcome back, viewers. The rough of the storm is over now. It's now 3:49 a.m. and we have some temple to go to. This is an hour-long area, at least for me it is. Edit out, woohoo. Yeah, at this point, I actually had to re-record the entire first half of this, video, or this scene, because the first half of the scene got completely corrupted, and I figured I might as well anyways if I have to go back through to re-record scene 17, because that one had audio that was so horribly overmodulated there was absolutely nothing I could do. Anyways, barring getting completely and utterly lost for about 5 minutes, let's head to the Temple of Ancients. Set my TV down. The Temple of the Ancients is right over here. You can run into some pretty annoying enemies in this forest. Their regular attack inflicts berserk status. So it's yeah, it's kind of annoying. Big old yawn. So yeah, welcome to the Temple of the Ancients. And just standing around, absolutely. Eris, I'm pretty sure a rickety bridge is not a good bed. So, let me think, yeah. This area is mandatory. You absolutely have to have Eris in your party. It's really annoying, especially considering I have Eris fairly low leveled. I should have raised her levels up, I really should have, but I just didn't feel like it. I'm actually kind of surprised that I didn't have all that much trouble with this boss. This boss is notorious for being one of the tougher bosses in the game, the Demon Wall. I'm surprised I didn't have too many troubles with that boss, considering the fact that I had a big yawn. Anyways, like I was saying, considering I have Eris so horribly underleveled, it can essentially one-shot Eris. Just like the freaking raps. This right here actually kind of reminds me of Riven. Like, for some reason, those things lighting up reminds me of Riven, the sequel to Myst. I have got to get another copy of that game. It was a very challenging game when it comes to its puzzles, but then again, it's labeled as a puzzle game, so... But more importantly, it's one of the things that I had as a kid, and I just remember such fond memories playing it, even though I got horribly stuck like 90% of the time. So, that thing. Let's go chase it down. After we pick up a trident, which is obviously a weapon for Cid. It's actually a fairly good weapon for Cid at that. It's not my favorite weapon to have on Cid. That weapon would be dedicated or that weapon would be Sid's Scimitar, which is his triple growth weapon. Another Mind Source. And if we chase him all the way here, we can get, well, first off, a silver rifle for Vincent, but more importantly, some treasure. Something to note, almost all of the weapons you pick up here have no AP slots. Really, all they're there for is to deal massive damage at this point in the game. But apparently Aeris could talk to this thing. Or not. Either way, this guy is your basic shot, save, rest place. There are 3 of these guys in this area. This one is the only one that actually has a shop in it. I would advise, if you are low leveled, to come into this place with at least 6 tranks in case you gotta rest. So we got new enemies. Or enemy. I think you can actually steal a fairly useful item from this guy. I think. I can't say for sure, but I think. Sorry for all the yawning viewers. Whenever it rains, I get kinda tired. It's just sort of a tranquility kind of thing. And no, not Yuffie's clear tranquility. Or clear tranquil, or whatever. And did that thing just use a Kamehameha wave on me? What the fuck? Oh. Some people have been asking when I will get back around to doing the Devil May Cry's Let's Play. Once I get Devil May Cry 3 up to the hardest difficulty that I'm able to play on, which is Sparta Must Die mode, I cannot do Hell or Hell mode. I will start my replay of Devil May Cry's 1 through 3. Anyways, we got some more areas to locate. Turbo Ether. This, where I made the edit in this scene, I, didn't really go through the trouble of making it nice and, or a nice crisp, clean edit. It was just random, okay, I went through the door, there's your edit, kind of thing. I think you can learn a new enemy skill from these guys, but I can't say for certain. You know, those Doritos, the new Taco Bell Doritos thing just sounds disgusting. Ugh. Of course, then again, I get a bad taste in my mouth whenever I eat just regular nacho cheese Doritos. That's why I stick with Cool Ranch. Yeah. Or spicy nacho cheese, because those actually, for some reason, don't leave a bad taste in my mouth, but the Walmart that's nearby rarely ever carries them. Like, for some reason, it always has just nacho cheese, Cool Ranch, or guacamole flavor. That was one of the worst Doritos I've ever tasted. And I pride myself on the fact that I have tried, at least once, every bag of Doritos. The same goes with everything of Cheez-Its. I have tried every flavor once, and currently the absolute worst tasting Cheez-Its in my book is, it's the 4 cheese. That was I couldn't eat it. Like, I popped it in my mouth and immediately had to spit it out. It was just that bad. Anyways, of course we got more new enemies. Fun stuff. Of course, saving limit breaks because limit breaks are useful. Especially considering Aeris is, she heals. Now, Great Gospel would be useful for this area, and it wouldn't be useful for this area. The main matter of this being, it takes, at Aeris' current level, it would take multiple life bars and multiple of her life bars drained in order to get the Great Gospel to charge up. Level 4 limits take a very long time to charge. Very fucking long time. You get Morph. If you actually run past this area, and I know this to be a fact because I've done it before, Morph will actually disappear, and you cannot get it ever again, except in rare instances in the Boneyard. But that's very rarely. Like, the only materias that you can get in the Boneyard are missable materias, so like Bahamut Zero, W item, Morph, but it's extremely rare to dig them up. And they will only appear if you turn that off because I'm not watching fucking Durarara. Either way, it'll only appear if you actually do miss it. If you haven't missed it, on the other hand, then, oh fucking well, you can't get an extra unless you master it. Which actually isn't all that bad of a proposition, considering most materias actually, when we get to the final area in the game, won't take too long to master. Because there is a enemy formation that will drop 1000 AP, 2000 AP, and 2500 AP. With triple growth weapons, that is a lot of AP. And in my experience, those enemy formations actually come by fairly quickly. I'll show you what enemies I'm talking about when I actually get up to Disc 3 and do my major materia grinding. Let me see here. I don't care about prime time. Let's see if we can't find. There it is. Epics. It's the movie channel. Aww, shit. That would be Sephiroth, who is apparently white. Now, I've got an instrument theory, yes. I've got an interesting theory about Sephiroth that I will explain in an extra video later on. But, yeah. For the time being, I'm just gonna leave y'all in suspense because, quite frankly, this theory is actually heavily out there. But it's, I actually wanted to watch that. Either way, it may be heavily out there, but yeah, I'll give my theories on Sephiroth, or how Sephiroth can do all of these abilities other than having it just explained away that he is a clone of Genova's genes or something like that. Yeah, I'll, like I said, go into more detail later when I actually have the ability to fully explain this. I mean, I can fully explain it now, but it would make it start raining heavily outside. Yes, that too. But it would also give away some heavy spoilers. If you look over there, Sephiroth is taking a bath. Hey, okay, I guess I can't join you. You're a jerk. Yep, that's definitely rain. So yeah, I made a very crude edit there because at this point is where